got back on with the car. I had a few months off, 5 since the last video, but got the car off the corner of the garage again on the 4-post ramp, seeing as we had a bit of space. It's Saturday morning, so before I go and pick Olivia up, I'll have a little play with the car, but there's someone I'd like you to meet first. Everybody, meet Benny, the little sausage dog. Now, new apprentice, say hello Benny. Right, let's get back on with the car. Right, back under the car. First things first is to drain all the old fuel. As I say, I have had this car running in the past, but it's sat here for a good 5 months, so the fuel's probably gone off, so obviously best start with some fresh fuel. Luckily on the P4 they do have a bung fitted just here, if you can see it there, and I've just noticed, of course as it would, the fuel tank's got a little bit of a leak there, so another tank. Right, let's go and get the drainer. Always nice working with a scruff when they leave the old oil filters in off the previous services they've done. Thanks Andrew. Get rid of them. Oily now. Let me try and stay clean. Yep, this is going to go everywhere. Lower the ramp down a bit. Right, oil drainer ready. I'm sure the bung is 5/16, but I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. Can't remember how much fuel's in this, but it's not going to be pretty. There's a place for you to see. It's not that bad. No, that stinks. Probably could have used that fuel for cleaning some parts with. With the fuel cap, could have made a difference. Right, that'll do for now. I think we'll be here all day if we waited for it to be bones right. You can see that now, that little patch there. sorted. Right, let's get rid of this. Even though we drained the fuel off the fuel tank, we still have to suck it out. So what we'll have to do, I'm not going to do it right now, but undo some of the, undo the fuel line there, get the sucker on it, suck it through. I'll pull the tops off the float chambers, suck all that out. Obviously make sure the floats float, things like that. Throw them back in, then we'll add fuel, and then we'll try and get them up to the carbs. But we're only going to do the stuff that I need to do while it's on the ramp, while it's free. The rest can be done when it sits in its hole back over there. Right, let's go. First things first, let's get the battery in the car. Check for a spark. Battery pre-charged up. Ready to try and get in the hole. This will be interesting, holding the camera. You've got to remember, positive earth. Helps if you put it in the right way. And I did have a problem with these fuel battery lines. One of them didn't quite reach up. Just before I started filming, I did a bit more adjustments on it. As you can see, for it to try and fit, so let's see if it works. The best. That battery needs to be a little bit higher. We'll cock this up for now with a little bit of wood. Here's some of my prepared area. It should have something along the bottom here, but these will do for now. As I say, it's not quite the best of fits. There we go. Put this down here 1 second. Right, as soon as I've connected the battery there up, as you can see, we've got a short, so permanent live. Always nice, but not too bothered. Seeing as it's going to get new loom anyway, the whole lot's getting stripped. Right, and let's see if we've got a spark. I'm going to check this, is take the, obviously ignition's on anyway because it's got a short somewhere. I'm going to disconnect the distributor cap. You can see. And then if I turn the camera around, see where the point's open here, what I'm going to do is going to get a screwdriver, I'm just going to flick it open, and then hopefully she'll get a nice little spark. Say hello, Benny. Try and not get a belt in the process. See if you can see that. Oh, I heard something then. Bloody tripod's in the way. There we go. Very crude way of testing for a spark, but there's a spark. I'll try and get it better for you. There we go. So at least we've got a spark. Get that back on. One hand job. Right, I'm going to use one of these on top of one of the plugs to see if we've got a spark off the point. Now let's see if it's going from the cap to the spark plug. This one you can see here. Try and get a nice fit on that. Right, there we go, it feels in. I can't see this from here, so hopefully you'll be able to see it with a bit of luck, but we never know. Jeez, get a minute. There is one there. I also can hear something clicking now. Right, that's it, pretty much done now on the ramp. Fuel drained, battery cable adjusted so it actually sits nice on top of the battery. Next step is introduce some fresh fuel into the tank, get it all sucked up. As mentioned before we do that, we'll suck whatever fuel is left in the lines down here out, fill the float bowls up, make sure the carb's moving up and down, check again that we've got a spark, fit fresh set of plugs, and then we'll give it a whirl. But I'll have to do that in the week because I'm running out of time. Time to go and pick Louis up. See you shortly.